Good evening. My name is JJ. Today we're going to go over some techniques. This one is going to be called the grafting, the cleft graft. I'm going to start first. Got my materials here. First you want your tools. I got a pair of shears, trimming shears here, a pair of scissors, a knife. You got a knife, little utility scissors for whatever, and a little pocket razor, for the grafting portion. Okay, for the grafting, for the different materials here, what we're going to be going over later when we do the grafting, I have some nylon rope here, some thread, we have that parafilm, the graft tape, you got any kind of tape, you got some ultra hold, iron hold, some Gorilla Glue, kind of glue. We'll go over that later. I'll just kind of briefly show them what kind of tools we have here. First off the bat, I know you said no to plants, but as you can see, I live out in rural Texas, and outside I got plants, and actually I'm going to use this one for real, so I'm going to try it. So I have a pear tree here, and actually I don't know what this was. I was clearing out a fence line earlier, and this was growing out at the neighbors. I cut it off, or dug it out, or whatever like that, so we're going to try it. So what you want to do is, first off, we have our rootstock right here, and like I said, I don't know what this is. It was coming out the neighbor's fence line, so I dug it up, and this is a pear tree. I got a pear tree right out here. So first off, 10 days prior, the real key to the success is to prepare your scion in advance. They say 10 days for more active. And so we're going to cut this off. Like I said, I cut it off already. We're going to take it off, cut all the limbs off down. You don't ever want to tear them up with your hands. It'll damage them. So just cut them off down like this. All the way down. No problem. As you can see, I already cut this at a 45-degree angle. I mean a 15-degree angle when I cut it. So when we do cut it flat, we'll just have to cut it there when we insert the graft. So here, I would already cut this off, but I'm going to show you. Alright, we just got our trimming shears here. Cut this off real quick. Not that it matters. Alright, we'll cut it down right here. Alright, make it a good clean cut. Okay, we're going to take our knife. You always want to even it up, kind of about the same. That way when you're grafting. So you're just going to take the knife here, put on a little bit. It's kind of light, so not too thick, so too easy. Alright, like I said, I already cut that one down at a 15. So what I'm going to do now is just cut straight. Kind of make it like a V. There we go. Cut that down just a little bit more. That'll work. Alright, we're just going to ease that in there. Set this apart a little bit more. There we go. Bend it over a little bit. Alright, you want to make sure it slides right in there. You know, it's about that same width. So we don't really have to make too many adjustments. That'll work. Actually, that'll really work. Okay, no, I guess not. And if you're doing it with a tree and it does have sap on it, I was watching a couple of videos. They said wait like 10 minutes and then for the sap to run out, and then do it again. So tape this baby on there. You always want to go to the bottom up. Top that down just a little bit, because you don't need it that tall, because that way when you put and like I said, when we top this off, we should have topped this off like 10 days ago. That way, I don't know, they just said for advancements. That's, I was just looking at some videos on different tips and stuff like that. So you always want to go bottom up for moisture and dew and dampness and rain that doesn't drip down in your scion, into your rootstock. And right on the top, you don't want to double it or triple it. You just want to do one time around, bottom up. And once you get to the top of your topper, just cut that off. Leave that off. That way when the bud sprouts, it'll pop right through the graft. And once again, this is called cleft graft. And I hope everything worked out. Oh yes, and here's my final product, already before and after. And like I said, there was a plethora of grafting material or grafting material that you want to, the bonding material, like I said, you have thread, there's graft tape, string, anything you can use. Actually, I looked on Google just to see what the prices were. So they even said cow dung. You know, I just, whatever. Like I said, I'm just throwing it out there. So on that note, have a great evening. Once again, my name is JJ. I hope you enjoyed my presentation.